Hi, today's video is about the most frequent questions about Ielts. A lot of people ask questions about the Ielts thinking of their answers. Today's video is about this. What are the most frequent questions about the Ielts? The first question is, should I take the academic training module or the general training module? Actually, it depends on your target, your purpose. If you aim to have a kind of joining a university, a college for postgraduate or undergraduate education, you have to take the academic one. But if your plans are to live and work in an English-speaking country, so in this case, you have to take the general training module, which tests your general communication skills. The second question about where can I take the Ielts? You can take the Ielts in Egypt in two places. The first one is the British Council, and it has many centers and branches all over Egypt, and the IDP, which is located in the AUC in Egypt, in Cairo. The third question, where can I find information about registration? Actually, you can find information about the registration in the official site of Ielts, which is www.ielts.org. The fourth question, how much does it cost to take the Ielts? In Egypt, the Ielts costs 2,600 Egyptian pounds. These are the fees of the test. Okay, what about the mock exam? There is a mock exam that the British Council provide, and it is about 200 Egyptian pounds. In the mock exam, you can have listening, reading, writing tests, but you will not have speaking, and you will have the result of this exam in the same day. Question number 5, how is Ielts different from Toeic and Toefl? Toeic and Toefl are other two proficiency tests. And actually, if you want to know the difference between them, you will find that there are 4 differences that makes Ielts different from the Toeic and Toefl. The first one is that the Ielts are used in many accents. You can find American, British, Australian, New Zealand accents in the same Ielts test or in the different ones. But in Toeic and Toefl, you will not find that. The second thing is the Ielts does not rely heavily on MCQs. And what does it mean, MCQs? It means multiple choice questions. Also in Ielts, you'll find 2 formats of the test, the general training and the academic one. The last thing is that Ielts is offered in many centers around Egypt, not like the Toefl and the Toeic. In question number 6, he said, what identification is required? Do you know in these tests you have to go with your identifications, like the ID card, and which is valid, and don't forget this, the passport, the driving license. You have to have one of these, mostly the ID card or the passport, because in the speaking test you have to offer it or to show it to the examiner, because he will ask you about the information included in this identification card. How many times will I hear the recording in the listening module? This question is very important, because people do not know and ask a lot of time, will I listen once to the tape or to the recording in the listening module? Actually, yes. You will listen once to the recording, and while you listen, you have to take notes in your question sheet. At the end of sections 1, 2, and 3, you will have 30 seconds just to make sure or transfer your questions from the question sheet to the answer sheet. And at the end of the 4 sections, you will have 10 minutes to write your answers and transfer them from the question sheet to the answer sheet and make sure that your answers are correct.